You dig. OG in the building today, man. You feel me?
Yes, sir, Ski.
One of the first originators of DDP. You feel me?
Yeah.
Some call him Dagger. Some call him I Am Real Estate.
Yeah.
I call him Pops, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, welcome back to another episode of the Juh Kickin It Podcast with your favorite host, D-Lo and
Matt Wood, you know the drill.
Hey, man, y'all seen him before, but it was a minute ago.
Was it?
That was episode 2.
That
was episode 2.
And we on what now?
This is 109.
109. That's crazy.
So it's been a journey to get here, but y'all see who it is, man.
Yes, sir.
I Am Real Estate, one of the top realtors in Georgia, man. Douglas Parks in the building, man.
Appreciate you having me back. 100 episodes,
yeah.
107 episodes later. You dig? I see y'all grown. The studio is crazy.
Oh, from where we started to now, it's a crazy difference. I mean,
we sitting on Hermes furniture, and see the lights is going crazy. Let's go.
I mean, just think about it. When we first did that episode 2, I mean, I remember like the setup. We was in Pop's office.
Yeah.
We had the camera like on something recording, and then we didn't really have no lights. I think we had a Ring camera light, but it's like now
Ring
fast
camera.
forward. Like I'm glad we got to bring Pops on the set, man.
Definitely.
Real one.
I appreciate y'all having me, man. Just kicking it. Doug the plug. I am in the building.
You dig.
No cap. So it's gonna be a good one today, man. So you know how we kick things off. We kick things off with the MBS check-in. So we check on your mental, how's your mind doing. Then we check on your body. You know, we was talking a little bit earlier. You know, we sound like we all got our work in today, so that's good. And then we're gonna check on your spirit, how's your soul doing. So I'll kick us off, and then you can go second, and then Matt will finish us off. So mentally right now, I'm pretty good. Everything's been going pretty well. Things are transitioning in a good way, I say. You know, career is going pretty smoothly. Like I said, last week had a amazing week at work. Met a lot of dope people. And got like a lot of different things from multiple guests, not only from my career, but just relationships and everything in general. So that's where I am mentally right now. Body wise, man, I had a great day working out, man. I hit the gym with Sierra this morning. Got a lift in. She was on the treadmill doing her thing.
Y'all was at the gym
Apartment.
spot for sure.
Apartment. So
sure.
But actually they finna be working on that the next 2 days. So now I actually gotta probably push up on Brody the rest of the week. So I'll see you there.
Hey, welcome.
I'll see you there, bro. So I got my lift in this morning. Then I went to go run because I've been trying to be more intentional about getting outside and like getting that sun. Because I feel like since the winter done started, I'm locked in at work, and then I get home and that's about it. I ain't been like in nature for real. So got a nice run outside today. It was a beautiful day, to be honest.
It was.
Man, beautiful day. So that's where I am body wise, and then spirit, man, just. The Lord been definitely guiding for sure. Me and Matt, we've been on our journey with getting closer to Jesus through this season. Getting to know Him more, and then just letting God just lead us with whatever that takes us. Just putting our trust fully in Him, which it can be tough sometimes when we want things to happen in our life, but it's just ultimately being like, all right, God's in control, and He's not gonna forsake us with whatever He has planned for us. So. Whatever season you're going through, whether it's tough, whether you up, just always remembering that, He got your back through whatever. So
Facts.
That's real. That's real.
Facts. That's a good one.
So I'm going second?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so first of all, my mind is great right now.
Yes, sir.
The mentals is great. You know what I mean? Definitely. I just had to say that first.
He got the Van Cleave on too.
You did.
Let's see it.
Real stepper.
Yeah. So everything is actually good. Mentals is good. I think I'm going through a season with God where He's teaching me a lot of patience. So it's a lot of big things happening, but it's a whole lot of big patience going on as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, huge deals, but it's just like, it's here, but you just got to trust in God's timing. And so far, His timing has been the best timing. In actuality, looking back at stuff from the past, once you get past it, you look back and like, wow, I see why it was supposed to happen then.
Right.
So you just got to trust in that. Got a good workout in today.
Yeah.
Workout partners, you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely slimmer.
Oh, yeah, from the
last time.
From episode 3 last time I saw you put in a lot of work.
Yeah. I had to change my whole wardrobe. I got a little slim. So if y'all see me out, it's still the kid, you know what I'm saying?
All them tailors out there.
Yeah. So that's it, man. I'm happy to be here. Shoot, life is great.
For sure. Nah, I can't even. I'm just top it off, man. It might be us checking pretty similar, dog. Mentally, like, look where we at, bro. It's kind of like a full circle. I'm glad Unc here too, because it's like he was there from the beginning of the like entire just process of it.
Right.
And I'm glad he even spoke on just having like God teaching him the patience part of everything, because testament of what we kind of like just processing while we're doing our thing. You know, God kind of just like you say, the outcome always be better his way than maybe in the moment you're thinking, bro, why is it yada yada? But years down the line, you be like, that's perfect. I see why. I see what happened. So, I definitely agree there. Body wise, I'm there.
You going in?
I'm there. Yeah.
Wow, he going in. I think I see you.
I think I found like a new thing I like to do. It's like I don't know. I think it's something about the gym. I like to just converse. Like, I think I found this new thing where I'm in the gym and I have like thoughts in my head that I like to conversate with somebody else about. Yeah. But there's nobody there to really conversate about. So I started just speaking to the mic. Actually conversating. Right. I don't know why. Just stuff flow better when I'm at the gym. I don't know why.
Right.
That's just my thing right now. But I'm locked in, man. Feeling good.
Yeah.
That's my BS check-in, dog.
Great one. Yeah. So, hey, man, if y'all ain't seen Pops, man, you been working.
Yeah.
In a lot of different avenues. The main one, man, we've been seeing you on that television screen a lot more. A lot more.
Right.
Kind of walk us through, man, the new show you've been on, In Style Atlanta Uncut, man. How's that been? On Fox Soul. How's that been?
On Fox Soul. Shout out to Fox. Shout out to Fox Soul. Shout out to In Style Atlanta Uncut, Carmen and Arturo and all those guys over there.
Shout out.
What's crazy about it is a little backstory is that we actually met from being on the show, on the Portia show.
Indeed.
So shout out to Portia.
What?
Shout out Auntie.
Yeah, so we actually met there and kind of talked, and they kind of told me about this show they had going on, and they was like 2 seasons in, and this was their 3rd season. And they wanted to bring us in. They thought we had something to add to the show. So we went on the show, and so we're on this 3rd season. We were just on the show. Well, we've been on the show. We're on episode 3, so we've been on every episode, but the 3rd episode was the one we was on a whole lot. So it was great. Great feedback, and then also we got a chance to take over Fox Soul's Live.
Y'all been turning that up.
Right. So that was hundreds of thousands of people that we got to take over and just tell people about our business and talk about what was going on the show, etc. So y'all check in every Saturday. Fox Soul, 8 o'clock. So we prime time, baby.
Saturday, that's a lot of eyeballs.
Bro,
right.
It's funny because we went out to I went on a double date with the folks on Saturday. That was a lovely moment. Thank God for that moment, truly. But afterwards, Pops and my dudes came to the crib. Well, y'all was on live turning up.
Yeah, man, we had to. We got to give it to them raw. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't relate to you when you be yourself and not like, when I go on here, because I've been on NBC and all type of stuff, right? So I've been on some of the highest shows, and it's just like when you be yourself, people can really relate to you. When you try to be fake, it's like, I can't act real good.
Yeah. I think low key, I think the streaming like style kind of made that more accessible, like made people who are not like on live streams and stuff like that be able to open up and be like, okay, I can actually be myself now, even if it's a television setting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think streaming kind of opened that world up a little bit more.
Yeah. Nobody and I heard this other day, when you are the interviewer, whoever you talking to is gonna match your energy. So if you are super like structured and kind of a little bit mellow tone, they gonna match that. So it might not be the best interview, but if you are yourself, it'll kind of play for a better outcome in general. So.
Yeah, me, myself, I've always been the person that I like to break the ice. I like to make people smile. So it's crazy. I walk up to the most important people in the world, and you introduce yourself. And they tell me who they are, and they be like, hey, hi, my name is Doug the Plug. And that immediately make them start like smiling like, Doug the Plug. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, I mean, I love being myself from the jump. Yeah, so.
I mean, it's definitely been dope to see y'all on TV, especially you and my dudes. I don't know. It's like it's funny seeing Mom in that light, because it's like you know, she's a teacher. Like, that's most of what I saw her throughout my life. But to see her on TV now, it's dope. Like, to see her personality and stuff. So it's been fun seeing y'all on TV. For real.
Oh, it's been great, man. And I love to see her on TV, too. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, love that show. Actually got some things in the work with Young Jock as well.
Talk a little bit about that. We can't give him too much. But
I can't give him too much, but just know, Young Jock, Doug the Plug, his wife Kendra, they call her K-Dot, and my wife Blondie, and I could say like a couple other names, but I'm going to hold it. But like, just be on the lookout. Have your big goggles on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going to be smelling us like cologne is right there by you.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
And everybody else that, you know, the names that have been unnamed, they're cool too, because I got to meet them, man. So it's
you
like,
actually did.
Yeah. So everything is going to mesh perfectly together once y'all see what's been going on behind the scenes. I'm like, oh, okay. This is going to be dope. It's going to be dope.
Right. And it's funny, I used to wonder about things like that, but like, you know, I know people that have multiple situations, and they've been having the multiple situations going on for like years and years and years. So, you know, and I think that's what a lot of people strive for, actually, you know. So, you know, I'm just ready to take it on and make the best of it. Right. You know, build off of it.
Yeah.
That'd be my main thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Y'all getting used to being in front of that camera more often now, too.
Yeah. It's funny. I told you, I was talking to my son. I was like, you know, it's nothing like, you know, it's second nature now. I know how to slow it down. And then it's funny, when I first got into business, media per se. We used to go to red carpets and be on TV and stuff like that. Like the news, you got to talk fast. You know what I mean? You won't have much time to say anything. So I learned after probably a good month out on the road per se that like you got to be able to switch gears. Like, so when I'm speaking on like say a morning show or something like that, I know I'm only gonna have like 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes.
Ain't much time,
right?
True.
But I know how now to navigate whatever they say. I can bounce off of it and bounce back off to things that I got going on.
Right.
You know, so yeah.
I didn't think of that.
It's an art to that.
It is.
Even with the entire production process of like stuff, like having the mic checks to all that good stuff, making sure your wardrobe's put together. What's that process like now for you, at least? Like,
at first it was something like you know, not that I was scared per se, but just anxious. Like, okay, they're gonna come, they're gonna put the mics on. Okay, they're gonna come. You gotta come. Like sometimes you go to sets and you know you come ready. Sometimes you go to sets and they cutting hair and putting powder on your face and stuff like that. But you know, all I say is just, you know, stay ready, and you don't gotta get ready.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Always a motto.
Yeah.
Nah, that's very true.
Right. So I'm used to it, and it takes a little bit to get used to it too. And it's just, I done been with the biggest people, and I'm not nervous at all. Yeah. You know.
That's crazy. The thing where you at right now started off, maybe back then in your eyes it was small, but now it's like, look where you at with it now.
Yeah. It's crazy. Some of the people that I'm working with, like, they are the founders of some of the hugest shows on TV that I'm working with right now. You know what I'm saying? So it is crazy. But then when I look back on my social media sometimes, just, you know, I'll scan back, and I didn't even know I had been on this journey like since 2017. You know what I'm saying? And I've been grinding, and they've been getting better and better. You know, one of my first shows I think was called Digs with Doug.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so that was years and years ago, and then it just morphed to other things, you know, and then the wife came in, you know. We had Bricks and Blondie was birthed, you know what I'm saying? And we got all type of property management things and filming and just a lot of things going on. So 2026 and 2027 is going to be huge for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it like working with mom? Like working with your partner in general, like through television, through real estate, flipping. What is it like? Keep it a bean.
I gotta keep it a buck. When we very first started, it was cool because she was real fresh to it. You know what I'm saying? So she was kind of like not really probably voicing herself as much and kind of stand backish and watching me. But now she's full bloom and she's tough to work with sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But it's not nothing bad. You know what I'm saying? It's just two people with great ideals just banging it out. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I do have to say, now, I respect your opinion, but like, I'm the whatever you want to call it, to lack a better thing to
say.
But you know, it's good working with her. You know what I'm saying? It's good. She makes me better in the sense of I'm a harsh person, so she kind of softens me up to people. You know what I'm saying? So that's been something that's been great because I be cut straight. Straight to the point. This is what it is. She like, oh, people, you so cold to people and this and that. Sometimes I be like, well, I'm be straight to it. But so I know that's one thing that I definitely changed. Changed with some people.
Right.
You know, I got that from her and being more punctual and things like that. You know, so I'm learning things from her as I'm teaching her things. You know what I mean? So yeah,
it's always good to have a partner like. That could especially when you're a veteran at what you do already.
Yeah.
Kind of like get another like perspective. That's the thing. That's the word.
And I gotta respect her perspective. Like she got a PhD. I think maybe 1 or 2% of the people in the country got a PhD. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's not no small.
Ain't nothing easy.
That's
not easy at all.
That's a great second perspective.
Yeah. So I know you mentioned her being a teacher. I just want to set the record straight. She's in education at this point, and she has a PhD. So shout out to you, babe. PhD and you're on TV doing real estate and other things, and just loving me. So shout out to Blondie. Real estate Blondie.
You did.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I guess we can get into the meat and potatoes of just what you do, right?
Yeah.
So the market right now, especially us, like our age, around our age, right?
Right.
We around that age now. You know, we starting to look. We just looking, just planning. You know what I mean. We can start conversating about home ownership, stuff like that now.
Right.
What is it looking like right now, in your opinion, for people our age that's kind of trying to enter the market of home ownership compared to maybe like 20, 30 years ago or something like that? I don't know.
I'm going to break it up real quick. First off, I got to let y'all know, I am Doug the Plug, so I'm a real estate agent here in Atlanta. I've been selling real estate for 25 years, probably in the top 20% of realtors in Atlanta, Georgia. Sell a lot of high-end properties to a lot of celebrities that you all probably know. Just to name a few so y'all can pick up what I'm putting down. Like T.I. I've done business with T.I. I've done business with Coach K. He has QC. I've done business with ATL Jacob. I've done business with
Safari.
Definitely Safari. I was going through the producers at this point. So I was talking about Go Grizz. He does a lot of the big hits you hear now. Go Grizzly. Right. So I did him. Definitely Coach K. Pinky Cole, Slutty Vegan, Big Dave Cheesesteak. I'll stop there because I don't want to bore you. But now let me talk about the current state of real estate and how I feel about you guys, the people your age, getting into real estate, buying their first homes and stuff like that. So the state of real estate right now, compared to how it was about 3 years ago, it's kind of moving slow, which is okay for me. I do a lot of referral business, so I'm not on the phone trying to blow people phone up, get them to buy a house or anything like that. I do a lot of referral business. So slow business is okay for me. Yeah. I do a lot of business. It just may happen slow. As far as people your age, y'all are just now coming into yourself, getting your places, different places. You got your young ladies coming in. You got your jobs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what I say first is this is the first step of building wealth is purchasing real estate, right? So I know, Diallo, you've been where you're at since you got out of college, and I know you're doing your thing too. So what I say for people your age is to go ahead and get your first home after you've been on your job for 2 years, because you need to have been on your job for 2 years, right? And you don't have to try to go out and spend a lot of money because this is not your forever home. And I can guarantee you that every home I ever bought coming up, like, if you stay in this home, you say you buy this home in 2 years and you stay there for like 3 or 4 years, right? I promise you're going to make probably $70,000 to $100,000, depending where it's at by the time you move, by doing nothing but simply just living there and the value just going up. And see, that really be your first nest egg. You like, oh my God, like I put down this money, so that's come off of what I owe them, you know, in the beginning. And then you like, wow, like, and the values have went up. So when I move, I'm actually going to make like, and you know, you're just your first house. You be like, look around and say, I just made $70,000. Like, wow. And then after they do that one time, then they get it.
Right.
I'm gonna move in the next one. Then when I move in that, I might make $150,000 this time. And then a lot of time people say, "Well, it's so tough out here. I have a hard time saving money." So my thing with that is the cheat sheet to that is a lot of people. If you working right, at the end of the year, everybody they do tax returns and they get you a few $1,000s for sure. But most people just go out and get a new car.
Yep.
Go get the newest Gucci shoes.
Right.
Yeah.
Go get whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? You may want to go get the newest cameras, even though your cameras look good. But I say take that tax return check.
Right.
And you take that and you use that as a down payment or closing cost for this new house that you want to buy. You only got to really do that one time and you'll you'll be good. But a lot of people just think they got to save all these tens of $1,000s up and different stuff. It's programs right now where I can get you 100% financing, meaning you're going to come to the door and you may not have to pay nothing, but I don't know, you probably spend $2,000 or $3,000 out of your pocket. So, if y'all ever want to hear about it, I am Real Estate One. DM me.
You dig.
So you definitely say for,
Yeah.
let's say Gen Z people that's around 23 to 26.
Y'all should be buying y'all first
Should
house.
be getting your home soon.
After, I'm telling you, once you get your job and your career, 2 years after you get 2 years of tax return, come see me.
Right.
And I'm gonna get you in the house. Probably can get you up to zero down up to like $700,000 house. So a lot of time in this market, you can get the seller, the person selling the house, to pay your closing costs. So if you get 0% down, and then you get somebody else to pay your closing costs, like
you're not having to
pay that much or nothing. You paying for your inspection, that's a few $100s. Say $500. You paying for your appraisal, that might be $500 or $700. And you putting some type of earnest money down, which you get it credited back when you close. So it's not hard. It's a simple. Yeah.
I don't know. What would you say to the person that's like, well, I would like a home, but with the apartment, everything is kind of handled for me. It just having a home would be a bit more daunting. What would you say to that person?
I would say, would you rather try to find a plumber online, Thumbtack, or if anything? Say you buy a house, right, and you don't know anybody that does any plumbing. Well, everybody's online every day finding everything. So you just get on. So you get online, you call you 2 or 3 plumbers, they come up, tell you what the problem is. Then you pay for it. So then when you're in a situation like that, you can, in 3 or 4 years, leave a house $70,000, $60,000 versus, I didn't want to pay $200 to get this fixed this year. I don't want to pay $50 to get this fixed. Like, if you want the money, if you really want to establish some type of wealth, then you're gonna have to buy your first property. Yeah. And some people, they just preach that, and I'm against. If you can buy a house unless you like super old. You 70, 80 years old, maybe you don't want to buy a house. You know what I'm saying? But anything there under, yes. You do.
Dang, that's a lot of knowledge. Sometimes it just be the lack of knowledge for real.
That's all.
I mean, they don't teach. They're not teaching this in college. They're not teaching this your senior year of high school. So it's like, unless you talking to somebody about that information, you really don't know for real.
And that's a hack. Ain't that what they call it? A hack?
Yeah, like
that's a hack. Take your tax return check and put it down on a house or use it to help you get a house. Don't go on that cruise. They love cruising.
That cruise can wait.
Hey, do not go on that cruise. I know you want that brand new whatever kind of car. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, it'll be a new one next year. And then maybe if you wait to the end of the year, they be trying to give them away because they got the new ones coming in. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
That is true. Y'all is free game, bro.
What?
Free game.
It's free game. Yeah. Man, I just feel like a lot of the time, at least for us, we be at a point in our lives where we're actually getting into our new career. We're in our careers now.
Right.
But at this point, we got our ladies. There's so many different things in life that we juggle, I guess you could say.
Right.
So what would be your advice for a young male or woman that's out here trying to just juggle life for and pursue?
I would say this. This is one thing I always can say. And Diallo, he's definitely been to real estate school. You know, he needs to go back and get his license. And my other son, his older brother, he has his real estate license too. My wife, his uncle. So I would say this. I wouldn't say just go run hoe and be like me and do real estate 100% of the time. I would say like you got a career, right?
Yeah.
If you was to get your real estate license, then you do it when you off and on the weekends. Like same I told him too, because it could be this simple. He gets off at 5 o'clock. Say you get off at 5 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? All right, you get off at 5 o'clock. You working with the buyer, right? They get off about 5 too, because they probably got a job too. Okay, so you may have to go to work, take a change of clothes. If you can go casual, you might want to dress it up a little bit. And then you show people houses when you get off of work. Or guess what? On the weekends, you're showing houses. And another thing, you're working with people. People buy houses. People, cousins and nephews buy houses. So if they know you sell houses, they will do this. Hey, excuse me. My cousin was looking for a house. He's looking for a house. I think he want to spend $300,000. So what it translates to me is I usually make 3% on any deal, right? So it's like, hey, my cousin wants you to make $9,000. You want to show him some houses so you can make $9,000? Yeah, I do. Right? So, boom. Well, I really don't have time. Okay, so let's just say you sell a typical house, you're going to spend $300,000 nowadays, right? And if you're an agent, you're going to make 3%, so that's $9,000, right? All right, so you mean to tell me you don't want to just maybe work with 2 people in the whole 365 days and make $18,000?
Very true.
I don't know where else you can go make it in a weekend or whenever. I don't know where else you can go, and like you both got degrees.
Yeah.
Well, my certificate allows me to make up to hundreds of thousands of dollars with this $500 certificate. So I think that's a great investment, return on investment, because guess what? You're going to sell one house and you got your money back.
Right.
Then let's say you just sell... Say you sell 3 houses in the 2 years, that's over $20,000. That's like people always want bonuses and raises. That can count for that. So
that's smart. See, I was glad because my girl, she has a real estate license.
Right.
So when she's the type, she didn't go our route. Like she went to college route, but just life situations, right?
Right.
But she got a real estate license.
Yeah.
And she told it like, we basically in a conversation right now. We're just stacking until we figure out what we want to do. And on her end, she's a real estate agent, and she doesn't have no real like.
She ain't got the referrals like I was thinking. So now she got to do the stuff that I said I didn't want to do, like get on the phone, call people, and stuff like that. Now she may have to pay some money in the beginning,
right?
Like, and you just pay what you can. Like, so it's different services and sites that you can pay $50, $100, $200 a month, and they send you these leads.
Yeah.
And I've made thousands of dollars myself. Like, I used to actually do it with Zillow. So I was like one of Zillow's top people. I think they call them Platinum Eagles or something like that. And I used to do a lot of work for them.
Wow.
And they cut was too much. You know what I'm saying? And it was too much work. They was really micromanaging me. And that really wasn't my meat and potatoes. So I was like, y'all doing too much.
Right.
Right. But like Zillow and stuff like that, she tell her to look that up, definitely.
Okay.
Being a Zillow agent and things like that. Cold calling. Yeah.
Definitely. Now, I definitely get just because, especially just with at least
bills don't stop.
Yeah.
How about with bills
you know
don't
what
stop?
I mean?
Yeah.
We just trying to find the smartest ways to go about that real estate.
So that's what I said. With the real estate, like, you're going to have to wing yourself onto real estate.
Yeah.
Meaning just get it like a side job. Use it as a side job in the beginning. Then you'll feel yourself when you can really do it, and you just like, spread your wings.
For sure.
Yeah. Me, I didn't have that really, but I'm just explaining for other people.
Got it from the wood.
It was me. I had it. It was like this did it. What's your plan B? This is my plan B. And C and D. Like, this is it.
Dang. So all right, I guess I'm off track, but listen.
I'm sorry.
You know how some people be like looking at sports as like, this is my plan A. I have no plan B.
Right.
So was real estate like this is your like
this
when you knew
is it. So I mean, I'm gonna be frank. Like, I was a hustler. You know, one of the biggest hustlers ever that came out of the Midwest. Indianapolis, Indiana, and I changed my life in '96. You know what I'm saying? So, I left with a lot of money, had a lot of businesses that failed. You know what I'm saying? So I went all the way back to nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, damn, do I want to go back to that? Or do I want to start selling this real estate? Or like what I'm going to do, I'm definitely not going to work a regular job because it's just not in me personally. There's nothing wrong with working a regular job. So, yeah. So, really, it was like real estate or nothing. Like, I got to make it. And that's the most studying I ever did in my life. That was the most focused I ever been in my life. And I flunked the test the first time. The second time, I passed it, and I was so thankful. I had a great mentor. Her name is Elizabeth Thompson. She's been married since, so my bad. I don't know your new name. I think Diallo, you might remember her. I'm not sure, but
possibly.
Yeah, but I mean, she told me to get into real estate. It was actually the person that sold me my house when I first moved here, and she was like a black millionaire, and just was like, "Come on, sell real estate. I'll give you the game."
Yeah.
I got my license the first day. Come over my mansion. Her house was a mansion. Come on my house. I'm gonna show you this and I'm gonna show you that. So from day one, she's just showing me stuff. And shout out to her. She was real. She's super fly. You know what I'm saying? She a little bit older than me, but she gave me the game. I appreciate her.
Shout out.
Yeah. Shout out to Liz.
Man, we gotta go back a little bit. Cause I never really asked you how this was, but how was that recession in 2008 being a realtor in that time?
Okay, so again, I always been to the left when everybody else been to the right.
Yeah.
So about that time, I would say that for me, the worse that it got in the real estate, the worse it got, the better it got for me. So as everybody was going bad, losing their houses and stuff like that, I was coming up like this because so when I first got into real estate, what I used to do is do broker price opinions, and those are like little appraisals. I did them for all the major banks. And so when they wanted houses before they would foreclose or something like that on them, they would have me go pay me to give them let them know how much their house is worth, right? Then if they were going to foreclose on it, they would pay me thousands of dollars to just go knock on the door like, hey, I represent the bank. I'll pay you X amount of dollars to get the hell out of here. And that was great for them because they was getting money to leave, and I was making, the quicker I got them out, the more money I made. That was called cash for keys. Cash for keys. So I made like a lot of money doing that. I made six figures just doing that without selling a house. But I just got, so boom. So anyway, I'm getting people out of their houses. So then they start, hey, do you want to sell the house? Yes, I do. So they was taking all these houses from people. People's houses was getting foreclosed. They was giving them to me to sell, and I'm making money every time I sell one, right? So I'm making a whole lot of money. I'm meeting all these new investors and selling them these cheap houses, but then they giving them to me a little later to fix them up, as the market changed. And when I seen what they were selling them for, and how much money they was making, and that I knew I was in control of who got the houses, like that's when I switched it up and I start flipping houses myself. I start cherry picking. I want this one, this one, this one, this one, and y'all can have these. And that was the come up. Yep.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we talk about the dip, right? Now let's think about like the future. Where does it not even say end? Where does it ease up for you at? At what point do you say, like, when it comes to this real estate or just my lifestyle, all this type of stuff that you glossy? I
get this question.
I think we had this talk too, so I think I know what you might say.
Mean, first off, I'm not there yet. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, this. This is not work for me, so it's not like I get up and work. Like I promise you, it's just like I feel like I don't have a job. That's actually, so I really feel like I don't have a job, and it's amazing. I know you said you go to the gym and the mind starts working and stuff like that. So it's funny, like my office or my job really is in the morning when I'm in the shower for about an hour. That's my job. The best thing is coming in the shower. For real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I get in the shower and it's like my mind just open up. And okay, I got to do this. There's some ideas I have. And, these are some six-figure ideas, and stuff. And it's funny to think about it. And then you do stuff and they come in fruition and you can really see. And you're like, that was just a thought I had in the shower, a year ago or something like that. So
true.
I got sidetracked. Where was we at?
I mean, nah. We needed.
We were
that.
saying like, what does the future look like for you?
Boom. So what I was saying was that it's not a job for me.
Right.
So the future is until like, you know me, I'll be doing this like, I'll be in a wheelchair. I'll be in a walker, like walking to the properties and having people, hey, you do this, do this. Or even if I can't drive, hey, you know, I'll sit back, hey, y'all drive me over here so I can see the houses and whatnot. So, and you know, most people say this, but probably till I die.
I mean, that's a blessing though.
It is a blessing
to be able to do something that you actually genuinely like. Yeah. Oh yeah. I could do this with my eyes closed and
like see me working out. Like you know, like I feel like after I get so old, I ain't gonna be able to do as much. Like so, it's a time limit on me. Like you can start walking. You can be walking. But once you get so old, like when I'm 80, maybe I could just walk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like for real estate, no. If I can't walk, I'm still gonna be doing it.
Facts.
So that's it for me. Ain't no slow down for that.
Ever.
Yeah.
Man, so before we get you up out of here,
if
you had to build your dream home, what does that look like? Like, it's no amount of money. Like
no amount of money.
No amount of money. What's that dream home look like?
Can I intervene before you even answer? I seen y'all's whole process. I've been with Diallo for a minute. That's been my dog for a minute. So like I know like at some point, I know it's something up your sleeve that it's like a dream home, whatever you have up your sleeve. Because I just seen y'all come up different stages.
Yeah.
I'm ready to hear your answer.
Okay, so this is my dream home. And it's very simple. I want to be somewhere. I had to have a modern house. So I don't care if I had to buy a house and almost tear it down or totally remodel it for it to be modern. I like the modern square type homes, very modern, flat roofs. And I definitely want to be on the water as well as a pool. So when you look out my backyard, I mean, like from my living room, I want the whole back of the house to be glass. And then I want the pool to sit down just a little bit. And then you look out and I want you to see the boat sitting there in the water, and then on Saturdays and Sundays, I can have you guys come over and we just jump on the boat.
I'm glad you said that.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Because, you know, he was like, yeah, you can get a house with some water on the land. Yeah, I love that. That's super dope. But as I got older, like, I'm not even into boats and cruising and stuff. But I do want to get me a boat. They got some nice ones, the big ones that you can barbecue on and all that. And just jump on there, throw my baseball cap on, and I might have a cigar and a beverage, and it's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Like my grandkids, they come over, I put them on the boat, we ride, I let them drive. So that's me. You know,
that sounds like a beautiful home.
That's living.
Yeah.
Some palm trees.
Yeah, palm trees. It's tangible too. I planted one palm tree at the house we at now. I'm so proud of it. It's about 3 or 4 feet tall. Yeah. But that's the dream.
I always seen it. Honestly, I saw y'all's trajectory going that way as I see just me and D-Lo just grew up. I was like, he gonna be something crazy. I was like, at this rate, I think it was like when you got the Tesla a while ago. I was like, because back then the Teslas were like on some. If you have a Tesla, it's like, whoa, what you doing?
Then I had that crazy spaceship steering wheel on it too. That was crazy.
That's what I was like, okay, they're going in a different trajectory.
For me, it was when I came home for college one weekend. And Pops always had nice cars, but it's levels to this. And he was like, all right, let me show you something. I was in the shower. He said, once you get out the shower, come outside. Man, had the vet. I said, oh, got it. we entering some new blessings.
That's 2020.
That's
2020. It's funny. I called real estate blondie to Chevrolet dealership, right? Because I went up there looking at them like, I was like, I'm going to order me one. Gave them all my information, right, and was expecting them to call me in a couple of months, but they had called me back and was like, hey, it's a guy that ordered one with the exact specifications that you wanted. Do you want it? You got to tell me right now, or we're going to go on to the next person. I was like, hell yeah. So I went up there, boom. Signed all the paperwork. They got me in there. And then I told Blondie, hey, bring me such and such amount of money up here. You know what I'm saying? Stop at the bank and bring me this money up here. She was like, what you need all that money for? I was like, just bring it up here. Right? So boom, she come up there, and at the time, the Corvette was the new body. It damn near looked like a Ferrari back then. So it was like, she pulled up and like it was in the front. And she was like, I know that's not the car you get. I was like, oh, shit. This definitely is the car I'm getting. Yeah. And, so that was the first car I really bought brand new. I always bought used cars, but I bought it brand new, no miles. It was, I cried in that car one time. It was just like, it was everything at the time for me. Yeah. So. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, I'm glad you even mentioned that, just because, like, we talk about the cars, but I know it came with, just wish you had to go through to get where you at right now. So
you sitting in that moment and like kind of reflecting on, man, I done put in some work,
put in pain.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was wild, man, and it's crazy because things that you get along the way help you move forward. And it's funny, just like people were so intrigued at the car at the time, it brought me a lot of business as well, because when they would come up and talk, hey, I love your car, and hey, I like this, and wow, what is that? Da 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 da. This is what it is, by the way. Do you own your own home? Here go a car. Check me out. Check out my social media, because if I can get you to my social media and you can see that I'm not just talking and I really do this at a high level, then typically, I can reel you in. Just like Go Grizz. Yeah. Like, he produced a lot of songs for Lotto, all them big hits she got, Rip Me Out the Plastic, and just that's just what comes to top of my head. Like, his girl at the time really found me on Instagram, was like, yeah, we looking for a house. This is it. I'm Go Grizz's girl and this. And I'm like, yeah, right. Okay. Boom. If that's who you are, call these people so they can get you approved for a loan. Call back. I met her and it was like real. I was like, wow. Crazy. That was crazy. Dang. Off Instagram. And another thing, like I've got $1 million deals off of Instagram. Just people like, hey, do you deal with $1 million homes? I'm like, yeah. And then like the regular people, like for them $300,000 houses I was telling you about, they will call me and be like, hey, do you mess with homes this small? It's like, yes. Yeah. Wow. I do it all. But yeah, so if you want to get some extra money, real estate is definitely the way. I hope to see my son, D-Lo, one day in the business. Indeed. I know he's focused on media and everything too, but just like, say for instance, who'd you meet this week?
Spike Lee.
Spike Lee's looking for a house. He's in Atlanta for the weekend. Hey, Spike. And I know you have to figure out how to do that, but figure out how to do it. And it'll be great. Like, Spike Lee probably looking for $1 million, $2 million, $3 million house. So when I sell $1 million house, do you know how much money I make?
So you said 3%, right?
Yeah. 30. Say it. 30,000. So
and that's just one.
Yeah, that's one deal out of 365 days. Yeah. So it's crazy. And then like you can get people to spend over $1 million. Like I say, I mean, I got a lot of clients that spend over $1 million, but like, so when I sell $2 million, that's $60,000. Like I had those days. God, please send me more of those days.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Hey, man. Great episode.
I love when Pop's on the pod, bro.
Drop some gems.
Yeah.
I mean, it just always give me like a because like his world is real estate, right? But I also want to dabble just because my lady's in there too. So, but naturally, he has a hustler mindset. So it's like it makes me figure, okay, as he's explaining how he made it in his avenue, I'm like, okay, I could apply these same type of hustler tactics to what I got going on. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's really what I be getting from when we conversate.
And I love to see y'all because y'all hustling now. This the podcast. I seen y'all grow. I'm just see y'all expanding, and just take that one person. Just like for me, it was just one person on the celebrity side, just to be like, you know what, I'm gonna use you. And just like for y'all, like it's gonna be that one person to be like, they the next, they it. That's it. And your life changed overnight. Just like Gilly and Wallow. Like it took one person up here to be like, they it. Changed their whole life. So now I be seeing them buying Lamborghinis and all type of stuff, investing in real estate. I do love toys, but you gotta, invest in real estate too, to buy these toys and to pay for them and things like that.
Indeed.
Yeah. And I don't mean to keep you too long, but they be saying it'd be like what do you call it, a fluke or something like that. But really, I be thinking it's just a matter of you also had to position yourself to actually have that whatever happen.
Yeah.
You gotta
a lot of those people just didn't see the work too.
Yeah.
They can see the work behind the scenes.
No, they did. They did. You know, because like a lot of people, they just knew me. They be like, man, how you get on that show? Boy, I've been working to get into media for years and years and years. Or how did he get on this show?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Black Enterprise. We did Black Enterprise. They had a write-up on us. That's big. That might be a little older. For older folks than you, but like Black Enterprise was huge when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? And us to have articles and being interviewed by Black Enterprise, NBC, for us to be having interviews on NBC for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, I look and it be like, wow. Sometimes I just look back at old stuff and, you know, you be like, damn, I ain't even realize I've done all that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man.
It's been a beautiful job. I don't know, for us, it's just we definitely adopted the mindset of like falling in love with the process.
Yeah.
It's like dope to be like, all right, like for instance, so like on Sundays, we get up and we work on our segments and our clips for the week. But we falling in love with that versus other people, they might not want to do that. You might not get the outcome you want, but we know that's all a part of the journey. So
I know y'all one of the top. I know y'all got to be the top 5 hardest working guys in podcasts. Bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like, y'all right there. All y'all got, I mean, like 100 episodes. A lot of these guys have not done half of that.
And they be having all the equipment, all the gear, like everything looks, but it just, they not putting in the work to necessarily get there and build your craft. Because like the way we are now, I could go back to episode 3 and it wasn't this smooth. Yeah. So it's like, you know.
Clarity's even better. Like I see it. Like, and even if you don't, like, trust me, I see every move y'all making. It's just like, wow. And I really be like, I feel like my sons is hustlers. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like you hustling. I feel like he is hustling. He putting in the work and like he gonna get, and I tell my boys, just keep swinging the bat. You're going to hit a home run eventually. So I think y'all going to make it, man. If y'all wouldn't, I wouldn't just say nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I think, like, for real, and then it's going to be like, man, they just got, and they ain't see y'all grinding. They ain't see y'all on my back patio in the cold weather.
That's what
I'm like, damn, at least I turn the camera this way so they can see the accent wall in the back. And y'all were just going at it, man, recording however y'all could. I seen y'all saving up to get the proper equipment. I seen y'all, I mean, it's, and like I said, this is it's a dope place too, dope space. I appreciate y'all having us here.
Of course,
lights is crazy. I feel like I was at NBC and stuff.
You feel me? Man, it's just all about the work. But y'all gonna see him again on here. He's a reoccurring guest, so y'all will see Pops again at some point.
You
feel me? And something's gonna be changed
right
every time he comes here.
So I know this is redundant, but y'all definitely check my book out. You can go get it at Walmart. You can go get it at Amazon. Books a million, but the books is called The Art of Flipping Bricks, and it's going to give you my story and how you can start flipping bricks from A to Z. As well, I know we got couples out here.
Indeed.
Y'all definitely need to go check me and my wife, Real Estate Blondie's book out. It's called We Nailed It, The Blueprint for Real Estate and Relationships. And that, you can imagine what that is. So that's great. You know, I'm just speaking to help you financially and as far as in your relationships, because sometimes women can be tough.
Yeah.
I think tough is a good word, you know. So another thing for you young guys, if you can just work through their toughness, everything will be all right on the other side.
Yeah.
Sometimes
it'd be worth it.
It will be, man. Y'all both. I think y'all both straight though. I think y'all did good, both.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
So
yeah. Thank God for that one, bro.
I am Real Estate One.
Tap in.
Yeah.
Indeed.
All that will be in the description. Continue to like all the videos on Instagram. TikTok's been getting a lot of love from that. And everybody that's just been subscribing, because there's definitely been some increase over the past couple months. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all, man. Y'all know how we do it, man. This is Juh Kickin It Podcast. And we out. You dig?
You dig?